Good evening and welcome to Daily News Podcast. Your daily digest of everything Mangalore has to offer, from the critical to the captivating. Join us as we delve into today's top stories.
Track maintenance works in the Palakkad division will be affecting train services in Mangalore. Dr. MGR Chennai Central to Mangaluru Central West Coast Superfast Express will be regulated by 2 hours on 7th April. The Superfast Express from Chennai Central will be delayed by 25 minutes. The Mavali Express from Thiruvananthapuram Central will also face delays of up to 20 minutes. On 8th April, the West Coast Superfast Express from Chennai Central will be regulated by 3 hours and 10 minutes, while the Superfast Express will be delayed by 1 hour and 30 minutes. Travelers on the Mavali Express and Malabar Express should expect delays of 1 hour and 30 minutes and 50 minutes, respectively. The Malabar Express from Mangaluru to Thiruvananthapuram will be delayed by 20 minutes, and the Yasvantpur Junction Express will be regulated by 20 minutes. Commuters are advised to plan their journeys accordingly. In an important development, IAS officer Akanksha Ranjan has been appointed as the election observer for Dakshina Kannada district. She has reached Mangaluru and will closely monitor the candidates and election campaigns in the district. Concerns or complaints from the public regarding any party or candidate can be reported to her. The election observer will be available for the public every day from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Circuit House in the district headquarters. For contact, you can reach out at mobile 948269817, landline 0824-201594, email generalobserverdk7@gmail.com. Stay tuned to Mangalore today for more updates on this ongoing election process. In a shocking incident near Kariyakalu Suralu in Karkala, a car owned by Suryakanth Suvarna was attacked by a leopard. The incident occurred on Thursday night when Suvarna was returning home. As the car passed through the outskirts of the town, a leopard suddenly pounced on the vehicle, causing damage to the bumper. Fortunately, Suvarna escaped unharmed. The authorities are advising caution while passing through wildlife habitats to avoid such encounters in the future.
In a fiery speech in Mangaluru, Bajrang Dal leader Puneeth Adavar accused the state government of trying to suppress the organization through forced externment. Adavar criticized the Congress government's alleged attempt to hinder the activities of Bharath Kumudal, the Bajrang Dal Puttur coordinator, citing his efforts in protecting religion, cows, mothers, and fighting against drugs. Adavar condemned the government's actions as anti-Hindu and accused them of targeting Hindu activists to gain minority support. He defiantly declared that Bajrang Dal workers will not be deterred by such tactics and demanded the revocation of the externment notice, asserting their unwavering commitment to religion and the nation. Mangalore, April 5, 2024. The Reserve Bank has made a groundbreaking announcement declaring its decision to enable cash deposits in banks through UPI, a popular real-time payment system. This move is aimed at enhancing customer convenience and reducing the burden on bank branches handling cash transactions. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das emphasized the advantages of UPI and the proposal to extend UPI-enabled cardless cash withdrawals at ATMs to include cash deposits via UPI, besides debit cards. Operational guidelines will be released soon, allowing cash deposits via UPI. Moreover, the RBI plans to integrate prepaid payment instruments with third-party UPI applications to offer users more flexibility in making payments. Presently, while bank account holders can link their accounts with UPI, PPI holders are restricted to using the issuer's app for UPI transactions. This new move will empower PPI holders to make UPI payments through third-party applications, similar to bank account holders. In a continued response to Union Home Minister Amit Shah's accusations against the Karnataka government for delaying drought relief memorandum, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dinesh Gundu Rao challenged Mr. Shah to present the statement as an affidavit before the Supreme Court. The state government recently filed a petition against the union government over financial aid denial for drought relief. Mr. Rao emphasized that the state government had submitted the memorandum 3 times and criticized Mr. Shah for his alleged misinformation. The minister also highlighted the center's failure to release Karnataka's rightful GST share and drought relief funds. He expressed confidence in winning more than 20 seats in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. Mr. Rao clarified that Chief Minister Siddaramaya's future depends on Congress legislators and not the elections. In Padubidri, today a bus driver named Aziz created a stir on the highway. Reportedly, a dispute over timings erupted between Aziz and timekeeper Sharath of a private bus running on the Udupi-Mangaluru route. In protest, Aziz parked the bus in the middle of the road and walked off to a nearby bus shelter during Thursday afternoon. The incident led to a complaint being filed at the Padubidri police station. The investigation into this incident is currently ongoing. In Mangaluru, a significant number of candidates have stepped up for the Lok Sabha elections in the 14 constituencies, with 358 hopefuls filing their nominations before the deadline. The State Election Commission revealed that among these candidates, 333 are male and 25 are female, with no nominations from the third gender. Bengaluru South saw the highest number of nominations at 49, closely followed by Chikkabalapura and Bengaluru Central. The entries include representatives from various parties like BJP, Congress, BSP, JDS, and CPIM, alongside a substantial 211 independent candidates. In efforts to maintain fair play, the Election Commission has seized a substantial amount of assets like cash, liquor, drugs, and precious metals worth crores. Strict actions have been taken against violators with over 1,200 FIRs registered and 790 vehicles seized by the authorities.
In a tragic incident near Shubhagiri in Surathkal, a woman named Lakshmi from Hosabetu lost her life after being run over by a two-wheeler. The 69-year-old was crossing the highway after getting off a bus when the accident occurred. Despite being rushed to the hospital, she succumbed to her injuries. The local authorities are investigating the incident for further details.
In an extraordinary financial stride, the South Kannara District Central Cooperative Bank in Mangaluru has disclosed a record-breaking net profit of 79.09 crore for the fiscal year 2023-24, marking a substantial 29.04% increase from the previous year. President M.N. Rajendra Kumar proudly announced this historic achievement as the bank's gross business soared to 15,540.8 crore, reflecting a noteworthy 14.88% surge. Despite challenges, the bank excelled in deposit collection, amassing 7,221.37 crore in deposits. Noteworthy, the bank reported a 100% loan recovery rate for the 29th consecutive year, maintaining its stellar performance. With ambitious plans for growth, the bank aims to achieve a total business of 18,000 crore in the upcoming fiscal year. Additionally, the bank distributed Rupai Kisan cards to farmers and outlined plans to introduce new digital banking initiatives and establish 10 new branches this year. The event was graced by Vice President Vinay Kumar Surinj, CEO K. Gopalakrishna Bhatt, and directors, emphasizing the bank's commitment to progress and service excellence.
In a significant political development, actor-turned-politician Sumalatha Ambarish from Mandya in Karnataka has officially joined the BJP. With senior BJP leaders like B.S. Yediyurappa welcoming her into the party, Sumalatha decided to opt out of the upcoming Lok Sabha polls, where BJP has ceded the Mandya seat to its alliance partner JDS. Sumalatha, who won as an independent candidate in 2019 with BJP's support, had earlier staked claim for BJP ticket for re-election from the Mandya constituency. JDS State President H.D. Kumaraswamy is now the joint candidate from Mandya. Sumalatha, the wife of late film star M.H. Ambarish, entered politics in 2019 following the denial of a ticket by the Congress, her late husband's party. She won the sympathy of voters back then and received extensive support from popular Kannada film stars. Her decision to join BJP signifies a new chapter in her political journey.
In a significant development for about 17 lakh madrasa students in Uttar Pradesh, the Supreme Court has halted the Allahabad High Court's decision to annul the UP Board of Madarsa Education Act 2004. This decision allows approximately 16,000 madrasas in the state to continue operating under the 2004 law. The Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud-led bench deemed the High Court ruling as not prima facie correct and has summoned a response from the Uttar Pradesh government. The matter has been scheduled for further hearing in July. The Allahabad High Court had previously declared the 2004 law as unconstitutional on grounds of violating secular principles and instructed the government to assimilate madrasa students into the formal education system. The Supreme Court has stayed this directive and emphasized that the madrasa board's objectives are regulatory and do not impinge on secularism.
In Mangalore today, concerns over food adulteration are soaring, with many falling prey to contaminated foods. To address this issue, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, has launched key initiatives. The first initiative includes a guidebook on detecting adulterants in household items, providing 50 rapid tests on items like milk, sugar, and spices. The second initiative, Food Safety on Wheels, involves mobile laboratories conducting on-the-spot testing in public areas. Lastly, the Food Safety Magic Box has been introduced for school children, enabling over 100 tests to detect contamination. Officials emphasize that these efforts aim to create awareness and empower consumers in making safer food choices.
Mangalore, 5th April 2024. The Congress Party unveiled its manifesto ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, focusing on the Panch Nyay, or 5 Pillars of Justice. The manifesto includes promises such as conducting a caste census, raising reservation caps, implementing EWS reservations, filling backlog vacancies, and regularizing government job appointments. The party also plans to provide unconditional cash transfers to poor families, monitor land distribution to the underprivileged, and expand public procurement policies. Other initiatives include doubling scholarships for marginalized students, providing apprenticeships, establishing residential schools, and upholding minority rights. Party Chief Mallikarjun Kharge emphasized the manifesto's commitment to the nation's welfare and trust with the people. This manifesto aims to address key socioeconomic issues and ensure inclusivity and empowerment for all sections of society. In breaking news from Mangalore today, tensions rise between India and Sri Lanka over the disputed Kachativu Island. The Sri Lankan Minister of Fisheries, Douglas Devananda, dismissed India's claims of reclaiming the island, stating they have no ground. This comes amid accusations by the Indian government against the Congress Party and DMK in Tamil Nadu for ceding the island in 1974. The BJP has criticized the parties for neglecting fishermen's rights in the region. Devananda emphasized that the 1974 agreement allowed fishermen from both countries to fish in each other's waters, but subsequent amendments in 1976 restricted access. The minister also highlighted a larger area known as West Bank, secured by India in 1976, which is 80 times bigger than Kachativu. The ongoing dispute has led to tensions between local and Indian fishermen, resulting in multiple arrests by the Sri Lankan Navy. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this developing story.
Mangalore Today? Mangalore Today brings you breaking news from Mandya, where independent MP Sumalatha Ambarish has announced her decision to join the Bharatiya Janata Party. The actor-turned-politician, who won the 2019 general elections with BJP support, has stated that she will not contest the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Sumalatha expressed her support for BJP's developmental agenda and her desire to see Narendra Modi as Prime Minister again. She will make her official entry into BJP today at the party office in Bengaluru in the presence of BJP leaders. With this move, JDS joins the NDA, and in the Karnataka seat-sharing arrangement, BJP will contest in 25 constituencies, while JDS will contest in 3, including Mandya. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this developing political story.
In a recent development, the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has decided to maintain the key lending rate at 6.5% for the 7th time in a row. The Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, meeting, chaired by RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das, reached this decision with a 5-1 majority. This decision implies that loan interest rates are likely to stay stable. Governor Das mentioned that inflation is nearing the set targets, with core inflation decreasing consistently over the past 9 months and fuel prices experiencing deflation for 6 consecutive months. However, uncertainties in food prices remain a concern. The MPC is on high alert for any potential inflation risks that could disrupt the path of disinflation. On a positive note, the outlook for agricultural and rural sectors appears promising. The RBI governor highlighted the resilience of the global economy and forecasted faster growth in global trade for 2024. He also noted persistent services inflation in advanced economies and the volatility of bond yields and the dollar.
In Mangalore today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to double the economy and exports this decade, aiming to make India the third largest economy globally. He plans to expand the economy to 6.69 trillion by 2030 and raise per capita income substantially. Economists warn that achieving this growth will be challenging without significant reforms and investments. The government aims to boost exports, improve workforce skills, and increase literacy rates by 2030. PM Modi seeks to lead India towards a developed economy by 2047. Opinion polls predict a strong victory for PM Modi in the upcoming national elections. Residents of Mangalore closely watch these developments as they eagerly anticipate the economic transformation promised by the Prime Minister.
In a recent development, Kerala Chief Minister strongly condemns the decision of Doordarshan to telecast the controversial movie The Kerala Story, stating it could worsen communal tensions before the elections. He urged the national broadcaster not to become a mouthpiece for the BJP and RSS and withdraw the screening. The ruling CPIM also demanded the withdrawal of the movie broadcast, accusing BJP of attempting to polarize Kerala society. The BJP's move to screen the film was seen as a political agenda as they aimed to gain ground in the state. The public broadcaster was advised not to support any attempts to polarize the secular society of Kerala. Despite the controversy, the Kerala High Court earlier allowed the movie's release as it found nothing offensive in the trailer. The film faced backlash for allegedly making false claims about women in Kerala. Protests were held against the movie upon its release last year. In a shocking incident in Pipraich, Gorakhpur, a 34-year-old woman, identified as Suman Devi, attempted suicide by climbing an electric pole after an argument with her husband over an extramarital affair. The woman demanded that her lover live with them, but her husband refused, leading to the drastic act. Local residents alerted the police, who collaborated with the electricity department to cut the power supply and rescue the woman. The video of the incident, which went viral on social media, captured the tense moments as locals pleaded with Suman to come down. The station house officer described it as a domestic dispute and confirmed that the woman was safely brought down and sent home with her husband. The police have not received any complaints regarding the incident.
We thank you for watching today's news roundup. To dive deeper into our stories, please visit our website at mangaloretoday.com. And to never miss an update from us, click that subscribe button. Here's to staying connected. Good evening.